All right, here we go. We should be live here on the show. Hopefully, let me see. It looks like the stream has started. So you guys let me know right now how my audio's coming through and all that. Hopefully the audio's good. I have messed around with it a lot. So if the audio's no good out there, let me know. Of course, what I would usually say here is that we're live from Utreon so that we could shoot us guns. I don't have any to show you. I just show you my water bottle because I'm in California. That's right. So technically, legally, I don't have any guns because I am behaving myself. So that's what I'm saying, and I'm sticking to it. But of course, usually we do the show live here on Utreon. I am still on Utreon, of course, and we do the show live here from Utreon so we could show guns, say whatever we want to say, all that kind of good stuff. If you're listening to this on audio or you're watching on the recast that we do on YouTube and you want to hang out with us live, the place to do it is going to be Utreon/Who Moved My Freedom. That's where you need to go. I'm waiting to see if anyone here is complaining about the audio or anything like that. I don't see any complaints. You guys can let me know. And of course, I will also let everyone know that you can post stuff in the Discord. Let's see what's in the Discord right now. I'll throw the Discord up on here. Someone's threw up Glocktober. There you go, Glocktober. Asper Warrior. Okay, that's thumbs up. And what is this? Democrats heading to the polls. I'm not sure what that's about. That's from Night Train. So I see Night Train is also there. I think Lola is somewhere doing. Lola's obviously back in Florida, so Lola's out there. If you guys want the link to the Discord, Lola should be able to put it in. I don't think it's in our description yet. I have to figure out how to get that into the description. So I'll work on that. And I think Walter, I see Walter about to sit down. There he goes. Walter's sitting down. We're live.
Man.
Walter. Oh, dropped a
doozy.
Dropped a doozy.
Oh, number two, unexpected number two. Yeah.
All right, cool. So let's kick this. Let's kick this all off right now. Let me press the button and get this rolling.
Welcome back to the Hank Strange Situation. Lifestyles of the Locked and Loaded.
We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like Franklin Armory. Franklin Armory provides 100% US-made firearms and awesome binary option triggers. Their focus and purpose is to provide freedom tools to all Americans, especially those in not-so-free states. So when you're in the market, please consider Franklin Armory. Okay, bada boom, bada bing, we are live. I hope you guys have your big girl panties on. Come on, let's get those jazz hands going. We are live. This is episode 949 of the Who Moved My Freedom podcast. Of course, it's Free for All Monday.
It's Halloween!
It's Halloween. Is it Halloween? Yeah, I guess so.
It's Halloween, motherfucker.
Damn it. I didn't wear a costume or anything. And the show is coming, for this Free for All Monday is coming live from California. That's right. I am presently located in, I'm actually located in Oxnard, California, for anyone who cares to know. Oxnard is where I'm at. Let's see if I can pull up maps here and show you guys pretty much what part of California I'm in. Let's see. Share the
Have they banned hammers yet in California?
Not yet. I'm sure assault hammers will be banned. So I'm right here in Oxnard, California, which is on the coast. It's on the coast, yo. Right on the coast. There we go. So I left Florida, right? And right there at the Schlong of America, and drove from the Schlong all the way to the, I guess it's kind of like the butt right by the tail. This little Baja thing, I guess, is the tail. So anyway. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's what.
Speaking of butts, butt.
Right. So we're gonna talk about, we're gonna talk about a lot of stuff. Walter Keller of Safety Harbor Firearms is joining me. There he goes, right there, Walter Keller.
Having some pancakes and some sausage. Yeah.
Having pancakes. Awesome. It is. Let's see. And so Patrick is not here tonight on Free for All. He's doing a Halloween thing. His his peeps in Gainesville. He's got some relatives that live in Gainesville, and they do a big Halloween bash that's very popular, and he's got to work that bash, so that's why he's not here. But shout out to Babyface P. And let's see, you know what, let's see who's in the chat here. I'll shout out some people in the chat real quick before we jump into this. 42 Chilled is out there. DCG 44s is out there as well. Asper Warrior is out here. I actually saw Asper Warrior on my trip. I'll share that with you guys here in a second. Yeah, Key Askey is here. Shout out to Key Askey. Night Train is here as well. He says, California, where people spend money, they don't have to buy things they don't need to impress people they don't like. Sounds like everywhere. But, you know, California, definitely take it.
And the street meat swings a hammer.
Yeah. So, Walter cannot wait. First of all, Walter is like, I didn't even know we're doing this. But obviously you're ready.
Well, they're running cover for him already everywhere, so.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, so the official news, did you see this? Department of Justice. Here, I'll throw this up since we're talking about Paul Pelosi already. This is from the Department of Justice, a press release. Man charged with assault and attempted kidnapping following breaking and entering of Pelosi residence. A California man was charged today with assault and attempted kidnapping in violation of federal law in connection with the break-in at the residence of Nancy and Paul Pelosi in San Francisco on Friday. According to the complaint, David Wayne DePape, 42, of Richmond, was arrested on Friday inside the Pelosi residence by San Francisco police. SFPD, police officers responding to a 911 call from Paul Pelosi, husband of the House of Rep Nancy Pelosi. Paul Pelosi later described to police that he had been asleep when DePape, whom he had never seen before, entered his bedroom looking for Nancy Pelosi. You know, we can go on with this. I'm just gonna give everyone, this is the official word that's coming out, so that's what I'm sharing with folks. So according to the complaint, minutes after the 911 call, 2 police officers responded to the Pelosi residence where they encountered Paul Pelosi and DePape struggling over a hammer. Officers told the men to drop the hammer. So both of these dudes had, it's not clear who had the hammer or who didn't. And DePape allegedly gained control of the hammer and swung it, striking Pelosi in the head. Officers immediately restrained DePape while Pelosi appeared to be unconscious on the ground. As set forth in the complaint, once DePape was restrained, officers secured a roll of tape, white rope, a second hammer, a pair of rubber and cloth gloves, and zip ties from the crime scene. And officers also observed a broken glass door to the back porch. So let me just read this whole thing. DePape is charged with 1 count of assault and of an immediate family member of a United States official with the intent to retaliate against the official on the account of the performance of official duties, which carries a maximum sentence of 30 years. DePape is also charged with 1 count of attempted kidnapping of a United States official on the same thing.
Whoa.
So apparently he was gonna. Apparently this guy had a list of people he was gonna kidnap. This is the official thing. He was gonna kidnap a bunch of people, including Nancy Pelosi. Go for it, Walt.
Okay, all right. That I guess that's what. But she wasn't home.
No, she wasn't. So I don't think. So here's my thing.
Rubber gloves and tape and all kinds of fun stuff.
Yeah. So I made a post about this along with other people, and there's a whole bunch of stuff that's going on out there.
Supposedly, Mr. Pelosi has been seen in places where a lot of gay men gather. So
right. Yeah, allegedly this is what's going on. So here's my post that I made, Walt. I'll share this with you right now. I don't know if you saw. Did you see my post on social media?
I did see it. Yes.
Here's my post about this.
Yes.
None of these details added up at all. It's got a picture of Dave Chappelle.
That's Chappelle, yeah.
And my Bitmoji laughing. And here's what I wrote. Here's what I wrote in my post for anyone who didn't see it. Riddle me this. You're worth hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah.
You live in a multi-million-dollar home in the glitziest part of San Francisco. Okay? That's where dude lives.
Your wife is third to the presidency.
Yeah, your wife is third in line to the presidency. and yet you let a crazy man into your home that knocks you upside the head with a hammer. Are we getting Jussie Smollett?
Oh, we are getting. Remember that real high dollar Democratic donor that ended up killing like three escaped black men.
Yeah, he was recently convicted. He was that.
Yes, he's in prison.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did I hear correct? I you can't understand everything. You can't believe everything you see on the interweb.
Right.
Something about this dude that was already convicted or arrested on charges of prostitution.
So I don't know. Yeah, so right now there's a lot of speculation going on. I very much doubt that we're getting the truth out of the media or even coming out of San Francisco.
No.
I don't think we're getting the real story because let's go back to this. This is a very wealthy man. His wife is someone important. Why is there no security for him? But also, let me ask you this. Why is he not in D.C. with Nancy Pelosi?
Well, because there's no action there for him.
Yeah. Okay. So they live in a very, I'm sure they live in a very wealthy part of San Francisco in a very expensive home. Why is it this easy to just smash a window and get into smash a door and get into the house?
Don't have an alarm system?
Yeah, where's the alarm system? Where's the security? This woman if something happens to Biden, and then God forbid something happens, then what's her face becomes president, or something happens to her, Nancy Pelosi's next to be president.
I guarantee you that the Biden family has security.
I guarantee you that they have security. There's no way they don't have security.
Even the Bidens that are not directly, I guarantee they all have security.
Yes, they're typically Secret Service should be guarding people. So where's Secret Service? Where's San Francisco Police? Where's whatever unit is supposed to be securing Nancy Pelosi and her family?
I personally, if I had that kind of money, I'd have private security because they don't have limitations on what they can do.
Yeah,
I'd have some Blackwater type security myself.
Right.
I'd have proven guys.
Yeah. Yeah, this is all weird. What? So, okay, I get it. Maybe he doesn't spend time with Nancy Pelosi. But look, remember a couple of months ago, he got caught driving drunk, and the San Francisco police refused to release the body cam footage of that? Why? What's in that body cam footage that people don't want us to see? Who did he get caught drunk driving with?
Yeah, maybe he had a little boy in the car when he got stopped.
Yeah. So I want to know how someone smashes your window and there's not alarms that immediately go off and cops don't respond. How? When the door opens.
Maybe that window got broken conveniently.
Yeah. So something weird is going on here. Kiaski says, if you were a husband, would you want to spend time with her? No.
Well, and that's.
I agree with that part.
But still, the point is I guarantee you, San Francisco authorities are covering for him. Mm-hmm. It just sounds too everything when everything lines up perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
When I heard something about when the cops showed up. Something about tidy whities and
because a lot of there's people and everything out there is speculation, but people are saying that when the cops showed up, both of these people were in a state of undress. So not only was Paul Pelosi in a state of undress, now he's saying he was in bed, but also this guy was in a state of undress.
With who?
Yeah. Now I know there's things that came out, like, so for example, there are people that interviewed his wife. This guy was married before. They interviewed his ex-wife, and I've seen that. And apparently his ex-wife says that they're very liberal. They love Nancy Pelosi. So the idea that this is some kind of crazy right-winger, I don't know if that's true or not. This guy, apparently, this is all alleged stuff. People saying he was part of like something called Castro nudists or something like that.
That's a distraction.
Yeah. The speculation that he was a male prostitute.
Yeah,
I mean, all kinds of things, all kinds of stuff floating out there.
Look, you're in your underwear, he's in an underwear. You're gonna kidnap somebody. You're not gonna be in your underwear.
Yeah, I mean, why? I don't know. I don't know.
No.
I feel like
No.
I don't know. A lot of this, Walter, is coming across to me like Juicy Smollett. You know, obviously Juicy was trying to make it look like some MAGA people attacked him, and he was doing it to get, you know, he I guess was doing that to get, you know, to get not fired, or I forgot what the whole story was there.
Attention. That's
Yeah,
what he was doing it
but
for,
I think something
attention.
else happened here, and they're somehow covering this up. You know, you go to kidnap, you're kidnapping someone very high profile in America, okay? You break into their home, you're bringing tape, you're bringing a hammer. You like, this is how you're planning on kidnapping Nancy Pelosi or anybody else? I don't think so. And even though these people are liberals, they're very likely to have guns. Don't you think? You think that they won't have guns? You can have guns in California. You know, you just have to have special stuff or whatever.
No, you
These
can
guys,
have
they have all
guns
that.
in California. Just
Yeah.
you can't have the guns that we like in California.
Yeah. So this whole story is weird. I don't trust any of it. You know, I'm
No, they're running cover for him.
yeah, I'm
That's what
very
it
very
sounds like.
skeptical of all the different things going on here. Like who was that said I know believe it you?
My grandfather, I don't believe it you.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm with your grandfather on this one.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
really believe what's going on.
There's more to the story than meets the eye. Let's
Yeah.
put it that way.
Yeah. I'm not going to pretend that I know what's going on. I'm not going to pretend that. But
Yeah.
something weird. You can't just get into people's... Come on, these people have enough money. Get some glass that can't break. I don't know if something's going on. Uh-huh.
You can get, security system. You can have all your windows all rigged for everything. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah,
that
it's
doesn't
weird.
that doesn't make sense.
There should be an alarm system, okay? He should have some kind of guards on this property. Some kind of bodyguards. Something. There should be at least a manservant. A man Friday. Come on, man. This is weird. This doesn't make sense.
Something doesn't jive.
Yeah.
I guess, and it's going to be one of those stories that gets swept underneath the rug, so to speak.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It'll be in the forefront for a couple days, and then all of a sudden you'll go, well, "What happened to that dude?"
Well, I
It's
think
like gone.
Nancy Pelosi's blowing this up, so how can they get rid of this guy? And there's charges pressed on him, serious charges. At some point, they're going to have to let this guy talk, right?
You would think so.
We're going to have to hear what happened.
You would think so.
Yeah, what's going on?
Uh,
Unless someone pays him off, or he mysteriously gets, he mysteriously does something to himself in prison.
the cameras in the jail go off for a couple hours.
Yeah. What do you think? What are the likelihood that this guy's gonna actually make it through prison? I don't know. I don't know. This is Nancy Pelosi we're talking about here, man. This guy's either not gonna make it through prison. This is just too crazy.
Well, it's been a crazy couple days for people getting killed. Holy cow!
What else did I miss?
Well, you had that stampede in Korea.
Oh yeah, that's nuts.
And then you had the bridge that broke in India. You did hear about that, right?
No, I didn't hear it. No.
You didn't hear about your people?
No. I miss. What happened
There
to my
was this
people?
bridge thing that collapsed. Like 100 people died.
Whoa. Okay, no, I didn't hear about
Where
that.
you been, man?
Dude, on the road, man.
I don't even watch the news.
I just drove 2,400 miles plus.
I know. Okay, I'll let you.
Yeah. Yeah. By the way, so everyone on the general media is all mad because Elon Musk shared.
Fired some people too.
No, yeah, he fired a bunch of people because he took over Twitter on Friday. But
Yeah.
Twitter owner Elon Musk shares conspiracy theory about Pelosi.
Oh my God. Oh, so Elon thinks like we think? Like this don't add up?
Yeah, we don't know what's going on, and I don't believe anything coming out of San Francisco. So.
Nope, they're running cover for him.
Yeah.
Or them.
So the guy who won in Brazil, that guy's a liberal.
Is he the guy that was the president before?
I don't know. I don't follow Brazil that closely.
The one guy wanted to. The one guy wanted to loosen up the gun laws there, if I remember correctly. But
Yeah.
that doesn't look like him. That's not him.
No, let me see what else is going on. Oh, here's the bridge. Morbi Bridge collapse. India police arrest 9 after disaster. Wow.
So...
Powerball's $1 billion. I hope you got me a ticket, Walt.
I don't get no Powerball ticket.
No? You got to be in it to win it, man.
Yeah, well.
I'm going to see if I could get Lola to buy tickets. If I win $1 billion, Walter, I'll hire you. You'll work for me for a change. Yeah. Usually when we go to... I'm going to go to SEMA show in the next couple of days. Usually at SEMA show, I don't know, people... If you don't know why Walter's laughing, because at SEMA show, Walter works for me.
I don't know if I'd call it work, but... yeah, trying to keep you focused and go in the straight line is like impossible. He's like, here, there, across here, let's go here, boom. It's like all over the place. So
yeah, don't you wish you were going to SEMA? Probably not. Not this.
You know, I'll survive. I can go next year. No worries.
Yeah.
You know, it'll be
but so usually at SEMA show, Walter works for me. Lola says,
yeah, my badge says like Hank Strange Media on it.
That's
know?
right. Like, yeah, and then people are like, oh, so who's this? This is my cameraman, damn it.
This is my boy. This is my boy. No. Yeah, them balls. Tell me what you
we have fun at SEMA show. Come on, you have fun.
Yeah, SEMA's all right. SEMA's a good time.
You have fun there. Lola says that's such a New Yorker attitude. You got to be in it to win it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, $1 billion, $1 billion, Walter.
Yeah, that's a lot of jack. Even to give half of it to government, that's a lot of jack.
Yeah, I mean, by the time, you sold $500 million. $500 million.
Half of it's gone right away.
Yeah,
boom.
$500 million out the window. Oh my god.
But who cares?
No, I'll be fine.
I mean, you know, it's like,
I'm gonna cry.
Here's $1 billion. I'm going to give you $1 billion, and you got to get half in taxes. You still got $500 million.
Yeah, but damn it. But still, they have no conception of how much physically $500 million is. It's like, or $1 billion. Even $100 bills, that's a lot of money. Yeah, but like Eddie Murphy once said, if you only have $20 in your pocket and somebody takes $10 from you, you'd be mad. Oh, I lost a $20 bill one time before I went out one night, and that's all I had was $20. It sucked. I didn't go out that night. So yeah, absolutely. It really hurts. What's going on here? Night Train says Lula was president before he was arrested in jail for corruption, and so Brazilians will vote for an elected thief and a communist at the same time. We, of course, are not much better. We elect senile, corrupt pedophile. Yeah, well, yeah. Can't argue that one. We are living in such times that I cannot argue. We're going to take a break and come right back. Walther Arms has been making concealed carry handguns for over 90 years, starting with the PPK. Today, Walther is based in the good old US of A and still builds quality firearms like the PPQ and PDP for personal defense and competition. So when you're in the market, please consider Walther Arms. We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like Walther Arms. Yeah, man, who the hell else is next, man? After this knucklehead, did you see, now that video is real, right? Where Obama was giving a speech and then people started saying, fuck Joe Biden. That's real? I'm assuming that's real. I didn't hear about that. Where did that happen at? I don't know. They were actually saying fuck Joe Biden? Yes, right? People in the chat, back me up on this. When and where did that happen? Because if you search for it, it's really tough to find it. I was trying to tell Lola about it. Imagine that. But I saw it, I saw it all over Instagram. And so he was trying to give this speech, and everyone was just chanting. And then the people on Obama's side tried to go, Obama, and people were like, no, fuck Joe Biden. Just going loud. And Obama's just like, oh my God, what do I do? Well, you know, I had this really terrible thought the other day, and it could happen. Yeah, Night Train says fake video, Chicago, one heckler. Okay, there you go. So it was fake. Okay. It was funny. I still had this thought the other day. You know,
Obama's popped back into the scene again here, and you don't think
Yeah.
that's just coincidental?
No, we got elections going on. What do you mean coincidental? What do you?
He
think
can
it's
run
any-
for president.
Obama?
You think it's just coincidental that he's all of a sudden now showing up doing speeches and everything else? And what if there's a I don't know anything. I don't know anything. You know, I'm just came to my head when they. But what if there's a group that want Obama back and they're gonna get him in position to kick Joe Biden into the old folks' home?
Yeah, hold on a second. So I'm gonna have to find out about presidential. I thought you could only do 2 terms. You can't.
Well,
you
so
can't
consecutively.
Okay, no. I thought. Wait, hold on a second. Somebody
Who says you
is
can't?
either going to tell us. I thought you could only if you did 1 term and then you're not president, you could come back and do another one. But if you already did 2 terms, I thought you couldn't come back. Am I wrong on that?
I'm not going to say I'm sure on that, but I thought just 2 consecutively. You can't do.
Let me see it. I got to look it up.
Obama never had any like for Joe Biden. Just put it that way, and vice versa. Probably that was a president vice president thing of convenience. That wasn't.
Yeah, so here it goes, and this is just the first thing I'm pulling up. Section 1, no person shall be elected to the office of president more than twice, and no person who has held the office of president or acted as president for more than 2 years of a term to which some other person was elected president should be elected to the office of the president more than once.
So how can Trump run again then?
Well, because he's only done it once. He's only been president once. He's only done 1 term. So he could come back and do another term. So it says more than, Trump has already done 1 term, so Trump could come back. I think in the past, what you're saying was true. I think in the past you could come out of being president and go back, but I think that got cleared up. So that funny. If that okay, so that was fake video, but that was funny as hell. Whoever. So that was fake. Okay.
Whenever
I think that's the
like
22nd. It's the 22nd Amendment. Sorry, Walt. I think that's where that comes from. 22nd Amendment. And we're educational here. We're trying to help save the people.
I didn't realize that. I know you. They stopped the whole. You can't run more than 2 terms in a row because of Roosevelt. American suffered through Roosevelt through the Depression.
Right. Right. Yeah. I think that's.
And then he was senile as fuck at the end in World War II too, and he let the Russians do whatever the fuck they wanted to do, and because he was tired and dying.
Yeah.
So that's what we got as a result of that having.
I'm trying to see. I think that might be why. I'm trying to see.
Yeah, it's because of Roosevelt. They said no more of that monkey business. The same guy being the president like four times in a row.
Yeah. I think we've talked about this before. By the way, I know I said we were educational. We're not freaking educational here. This is comedy. This is strictly entertainment.
Well, you're gonna get you can't get kicked off of this thing.
For sure. But I'm just saying. I hope no one out there in their right mind actually believes that we're educational.
That we're educated. I got me a tech school education. You know what I'm saying?
Oh boy, me too, man. Me too. That's after high school. The only thing I've done is I went to Connecticut School of Broadcasting one time.
I did architectural design. Got an associate's degree in that.
Oh, sweet.
And I made.
So you're higher education than me. I salute you.
But I think I worked all of actually 2 weeks doing architectural stuff, and then it was electronics drafting and mechanical stuff, and then I worked for General Dynamics, and I worked for the city of Hillsborough County, then the Port Authority. Yeah, so.
Yeah. Let's see, who is this? DCG 44 says we only educate with Gorn. Yeah. You guys, if you're on the Discord, you could throw Gorn up there. You can start throwing Gorn up there now, and I'll show that when we get to it. So, what section are we in? Are we still in new? Yeah, we're in. Oh, there you go, Walt. There you go. Walt's got shooters.
Yeah, I parkerized the barrel and the parkerized the barrel of the 308 pistol. So,
yeah,
still got to get outside and do some nighttime videos so you can see the fireball. But
yeah, when I get back, we're gonna do a bunch of gun videos.
I got. Oh, and for folks out there, boop, 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 boop. We haven't talked lately, and I mean, you know, I have these things, but I bought and I don't want to act like I'm balling. I'm not trying to act like I'm balling or anything, but I bought a B&T APC-9 and the B&T GHM, whatever the hell it is, 9. We're gonna make stocks for both of those colossal stocks. So.
Yes, and of course I called dibs on one of those guns. So
that's, you know, the one was $1,600 and the other one was like 2,400. So it was like 4,000 something bucks worth of. Yeah. I mean, they're nice guns. I mean,
yeah, they are.
They're beautifully made and everything. And then the one that looks like a Strebog. Yeah, those Strebog people copied it pretty close. But yeah, that's a lot of jack.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we're gonna do. We need to get some videos going on that, but you haven't got any. You don't have a prototype stock yet, right?
Not yet. No, we're hopefully gonna have something for the SHOT Show, but we'll see what happens.
Unfortunately, I won't be at SHOT Show, but if you get it done before you go, I'll do a video. I gotta be doing van stuff at the Tampa RV show happens the same damn week as SHOT Show.
And so, there's more. The gun stuff's not monetized, so it's just, you know.
Yeah, it's monetized, but YouTube doesn't let me.
Show it to anybody.
Yeah, so I either go spend a bunch of money and go to Vegas and do that,
and get nothing.
or I go to Tampa RV show and put up van videos, which, you know, do reasonably well, and then at least that way I could.
And that's a cheap trip too.
Yeah, it is. I literally just.
Because you can sleep in your van.
Yeah, I just dropped my van up there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So tell us how much money you spend on gasoline in California.
Gasoline here is over $5. It's like close to $6. $6 a gallon. That's what I'm.
Well, that day that we talked about gas prices at Costco, it was basically $3 a gallon. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Whatever.
Son of a bitch.
Damn it, yeah. The freaking gas prices here, man, it's insane. It's insane. You know.
Yep.
So let me see. I want to share some pictures with here, let me share this picture. So Asper Warrior, who's out there in the chat, on the way up here, I stopped in Arizona, in Phoenix, and I hung out with Asper Warrior and his lovely wife, and they let me use their awesome guest shower, which had very high pressure. There he goes, and he has the biggest frickin' cactus I've ever seen in his front yard. It's redonkulous. Here, I'll give you an idea here in a second of how big it is. But shout out to him, and you know. Wait. Asper Warrior said, "Did you just say $2? Did you say no? You didn't say $2 gas."
No, I said $3. $3.
Yeah. Where's he getting $2 gas from?
I mean, there are places that now have under $3 a gallon gasoline, but
yeah. So let's see. I don't think. Okay, now check this picture out, Walt. So this right here is this cactus, and that's his Avalanche right there. That's my van. That's me. That's me right there.
That's a big motherfucker.
Look at this cactus. So let's see. One of me, I'm like 5'11". So let's say 12 feet. It's at least 18 feet high, this freaking cactus.
And in those holes, there's like birds living in those holes.
Lots of birds. Okay. So, and I was looking at my security camera footage because I had to like wipe. You know, my van has a 360 camera on it.
Yeah.
And I saw like little bunny rabbits in the front of his house. So I don't know if he's aware of that or not, but you got little bunnies over there at your house, Asper Warrior. There you go.
Cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of cool, I gotta turn the fan on, but I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah. So I'm trying to see what else did I get. You know, I've been out here on the road. Cruiseman says, but Hank is only 5'2". No, I'm 5'11".
5'2".
I don't know. Some people underestimate their height, and some people overestimate their height. I underestimate mine, so I'm 5'11".
Ah,
My schlong is 5'2". There you go,
dear.
Cruise man. The schlong. No. Can you imagine that? What would you?
Why the fuck?
I don't. Who wants that?
And there ain't. What the fuck are you gonna do with that?
What? Nothing. You
Tie
might
it up
be in
in
a
a knot?
circus. Yeah.
Make
I
a
don't
bow
know.
and nothing. Woo.
Throw it over your shoulder. Knock people
I
out.
guess,
I don't
yeah,
know.
I know.
Yeah. DCG44 says cottontails or jackrabbits. I think it might be a cottontail. Asper Warrior says it's close to 30 feet, Hank. So there you go.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are those protected? Are the cactus like that protected? That's my question. Not supposed to cut them up and do things to them.
That's a good question. Asper Warrior, is that thing protected? Can you drop that thing? There was a lot of birds in there. A lot of birds. Kiaski said you will pass out when you get an erection. That's true.
Yeah, because there'd be no blood left in your body.
I'm telling you. Jeez.
There's a type of cactus. There's a type of cactus. Yes, they are. Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, he says. Asper Warrior says yes, they are protected. I'm not allowed to touch it.
There's a type of cactus that grows in Florida,
Mm-hmm.
but I think, Hank, you have some in your yard. It's like little. They don't get any height to them. They just stay low on the ground.
Yeah, I think yes, I have seen some. There's a lot of weird creatures. What's the name of that plant that walks around, Walt? Isn't there? Yeah, there's a cactus that walks around. Have you ever seen that? I'm not lying. I swear to you. Somebody
I'm
out
gonna
there-
make sure I have my rifle when I see a cactus walking around. 'Cause
Yeah, somebody.
It's-
Wait, hold on. Let me see if I could pull it up.
It's
You don't
going
believe me,
down.
do you? There's a cactus that walks around. Hold on. Yeah.
I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it.
Cactus that walks. Okay, hold on a second. This I don't think is the one I was talking about. It says Stenosaurus eruca. Stenosaurus eruca, commonly known as the creeping devil, is a member of the family cacti. It is one of the most distinctive cacti, a member of the relatively small genus. Is there a cactus that walks? And somewhat like snakes, the creeping devil can crawl across the desert. Yeah.
Well, it just grows out from.
There's all kinds of weird plants. There's plants that can walk around as well. But there's one we have in Florida. If it's not a cactus, let me see. Plant that walks. It doesn't walk very fast.
I've been chased by a cactus.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch of plants. I'm not finding the right one. See, like here's
Okay.
Socratia exoriza is a palm native to rainforests in tropical Central and South America. The tree supposedly walks from shade to sunlight by growing roots in the direction it wants to travel.
Well, yeah, and that all depends on how much rum you're drinking too. So,
Yeah.
I swear I saw it walk. I swear I did.
There's a bunch of plants. Plants are, like people who are vegetarians always make me laugh because, vegetables are people too. So that's why I realized that they do. They're just like people who are vegetarians say they don't eat things that think and
Living
Yeah.
things.
A plant is alive. It thinks. It defends itself. It can move around. It can have babies.
Okay, now we're getting deep here. Can we talk
I'm
about
just-
guns?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, Walt. It's all you. It's all you. What guns do you want to talk about? What do you have? You need to have the guns because I can't.
Yeah,
I can't show
don't
the
have any-
guns.
I mean, I'm not going to say I don't have any. I have more than some. I'm just trying to think what I have here, where I don't have to get up and start.
Okay,
digging
while
through
you're trying to figure that out, let's do this. One of the places I stopped, and I posted
Yeah.
this online. I stopped at a Cracker Barrel in Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Yeah, I call it Lil Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Yeah, because of Lil Weezy. You know Lil Weezy, the rapper, Lil Wayne, Lil Weezy. So anyway, I stopped in Louisiana and at a Cracker Barrel, and there was a guy with this. This is what you call a Class C, or people call it a B plus. And the dude
it's a
was
little bit bigger. Yeah.
yeah, the dude was from Chile, and I was telling you and Patrick, me and this guy, like I was going out of my van, like walking around just checking things or whatever, and I saw him in the doorway and I waved to him, and me and this guy talked for 2.5 hours, Walt. 2.5 hours.
Was he by himself?
No, he's with his wife. They're both from Chile, and basically they bought that van, and they're traveling around the country. And then they're going to go back to Chile and they're going to sell that van. And then they're going to probably come back here and do more stuff like that.
They're going to drive it back to Chile?
No, they're going to ship it.
I was going to say, that's a hell of a drive.
Yeah, they're going to ship it back. But me and that guy, we talked for 2.5 hours, man. We laughed, we cried. You know, at the end, we gave each other a hug and everything.
He'll probably sell that in Chile and make back all his money and then some in Chile.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peggy just sent me a text. Gas is $2.91 at the New Orleans
wow.
Costco.
Which Costco?
New Orleans Costco.
Wow. Yeah, crazy. And believe it or not, me and that guy talked about guns even. So
yeah,
the crazy.
Does he have any down there?
There are guns down there, but it's not easy for people to have guns. But he was telling me how when he was a kid, you know, his dad owned a jewelry store. But his dad was in the military, and these guys came to rob the store when he was there.
Yeah.
And that his father told him to go to the back. And, you know, in Chile, you have to warn people multiple times before you shoot them, apparently.
Before you kill them?
Yeah, so they shot at his dad and wound up killing him, but his dad killed one of the people, and then the rest of them ran away.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Sure.
You know, which I was trying to tell him, I was like, you know, in my opinion, your dad won because you're still alive, and you know it's too bad that there's all those crazy laws. You know, what's that? What are you showing off?
That's some of my wife's handiwork.
Oh, cool.
This is
Brains.
a little deal that carries the like chocolate in it.
Yeah, I think that's a zombie.
Here's a little box thing that has a place for stuff.
Yeah.
And let's see, one more. Here's a different shaped one. Almost looks like a little smokes box, but it doesn't have smokes in it. It's got what's it got? Oh, it's got some more chocolate in it. So yeah.
Right. They're all the same creature, right? But that one is square, so it looks like Frankenstein.
Kind of like a Frankenstein kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, okay. The other one that's more round, I thought maybe was a zombie. But is that supposed to be Frankenstein too?
Kind of looks like it. Got stitches on the side of his face.
All for Halloween. Are you guys doing something for Halloween?
I'm doing it right now.
Oh, okay.
You know, I don't know about me and her later, but you know, we are you are.
Okay, I was just wondering if there's like a lot of trick or treating going on in your neighborhood.
We have never had a lot here. We're lucky if we have 10 trick or treaters all night. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
By the way,
go
ahead.
Last year we had a big group come by, but they were getting transported around in a vehicle. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, we're going to take this break, and we're going to come right back, and Walter's going to show guys. We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like High Point Firearms and Full Forge Gear, bags and gear for everyday life. Did you know High Point is an American family-owned and operated company located in Ohio with over 30 years of manufacturing experience? High Point is proud to be the home of the working man's gun and your source for affordable handguns and carbines with a lifetime warranty. So when you're in the market, please consider High Point. All right, so we're back here. I'm trying to look up the gas prices here. So it's about the cheapest price that I could see in this area that's actually showing the price is $5.66 for regular.
Oh, such a deal.
Yeah. So there you go. And if anyone wants to know why I'm in Oxnard, California, which is actually California is beautiful, man. The drive here is amazing.
Yeah, I'm taking a train trip in April, and part of the train trip is going to be going down the coast in a train. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
California is a beautiful place, man, and the weather is pretty good. Last night I was at a winery. I spent the night last night at a winery.
Right.
I didn't have any wine, but because the night before that I was at a brewery. But here's a picture of me just leaving the winery there. It's in it's called, you can see right there, Agua Dulce, which means sweet water. And there's the van at Agua Dulce Winery. And then the night before, I went to this brewery in another part of California, and I had, like, you know, one of those plastic cups of mango, some kind of mango flavored beer. Knocked out. I went to sleep like 7 o'clock at night. Knocked. I was talking to Lola. I was like, "Oh yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it." And the crazy thing is, I went to I tried to go to Texas what is it, Texas
Longhorn
Steakhouse?
restaurant?
Yeah. I tried to go there, and it was so crowded with people. I don't know. I guess maybe because of this whole Halloween thing, there was a bunch of people going out to dinner, and it was so crowded. So I saw an In-N-Out Burger, and I went there. I had 2 freaking double doubles from In-N-Out Burger and fries.
2 double hamburgers?
Yes, 2, and a beer, and I was knocked out.
Yeah, you freaking full gut and
yeah.
Boom.
I don't know why I did that. I don't know why. I was just mad because I didn't get my steak.
You got your ground up steak.
Yeah. But that beer was good, so I've been doing a bunch of crazy things out here on the road. What guns do you have here? What are you showing off?
This is that M10, the AK kind of hybrid thing where you have
yeah. Yep.
Kind of like a SIG on top and an AK on the bottom.
Yeah, that's PSA, right?
No, this is
Oh, that's the other one. That's the other one.
Yeah, M&M Inc. So
okay, you have a PSA one, right?
I have the PSA AR, the AK AR. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that not ARK, but
let me see here.
Yeah, Asper Warrior is trying to flex on me. He says he usually eats 3 double doubles.
Oh dear.
Damn.
That's a lot of.
But he says I only do the meat and cheese. Oh, by the way, I should say, at Asper Warrior's house, I had an amazing steak. Yeah. And he was forced, because he's very polite to visitors, to do it well done. His wife.
Under duress.
Yeah. So it was well done, but it was awesome. So thanks for that. And I got to hang out with his dogs. I'm sure the dogs were happy to see me leave.
I got to tell a story. Whenever Hank shows up at my house, my son Spencer goes, "What's he doing here?"
Yeah. Or he goes, "You're here again?"
Yeah. What? Bless him.
Oh boy. Yeah. Spencer likes me. Come on. I have a feeling Spencer misses me when I'm not there.
Well, you know, he almost does that with anybody. You know, it's just.
Oh, what's this you're messing around with? Hold on.
This is a practice mortar round that I happen to have. Practice 16 millimeter, little nice, cute little mortar round.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
yeah,
I like this kind of stuff. When I see it and it's not crazy priced, I buy it just because it makes for nice collectible stuff.
Oh, so. By the way, you know what, Walt? We gotta say happy birthday to Armament and Axes out there.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. You're
Happy
old
birthday,
ass fogey right now.
Happy birthday. You look like a monkey and you smell like one too.
Oh boy. You better not ever sing any black people happy birthday. You get
I
don't care. You get canceled like those people, didn't the people in San Francisco get canceled or something?
I don't know.
Isn't it somewhere in LA there was some people that got canceled because some Latino people. They were talking about. Sorry, this camera's not focusing. They were talking about someone's kid, and they said the kid was jumping around like a monkey, and they got canceled over that.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
It's real stupid to me.
Yeah, I know. It's just everybody's.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Whatever. I didn't.
Yeah.
I never.
Yeah.
Those
By
words
the
were
way,
never
I did
funny.
that. I did that to Lola one time.
Yeah.
We had, what the hell was it? It was something like, I think I had a Escalade or something like that, and this is when we were living in Brooklyn, and there was something in the back of it, and I didn't feel like climbing up in there, and I said to Lola, "Why don't you be the monkey and jump up in there?" Well, okay, I almost got divorced off of that. And I was like, are you calling, are you saying I'm racist? You know what I'm saying? She got mad. But I guess when she was younger, a lot of people made fun of, people can be mean about that. So I understand it. But
I never.
I don't know.
If when I was singing that to people, there weren't no black people around. So
yeah, but it's not a thing.
It wasn't meant to be that.
It's not a thing that offends me. I see myself. My spiritual animal is a freaking gorilla. That's what.
Well,
that's my.
They're pretty badass. So.
Yeah, that's my. Like how you remember Joe Rogan got in trouble because he said he went to a club and it was gorillas in the mist. You don't remember this? He was like, "Yeah, I went to the club. I went to this black club in the hood, and it was like gorillas in the mist, yo."
Yeah, but you know what? They ain't got enough money to cancel him.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what? I think it's your intention, like how you were singing that thing.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. People need to get over shit. They need to get over it. Dan Hates You said yesterday was his birthday, so happy birthday to Dan Hates You.
Do I have to sing that again?
Does he get a song?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you, Dan Hates You.
Happy birthday.
Don't fall out of the tree.
Happy birthday to you.
There you go. All right.
And many more.
Yeah, DCG44 says lots of October birthdays here. Wait, who else had a birthday?
Oh, I call Armament Access as I call my white kids monkeys. So.
Yeah, I don't. It's not. Yeah. Cruise Man says his birthday was 2 weeks ago, and his sister's birthday was yesterday. So, one time, this is funny. So my older son, something happened, and I was like, "Boy, don't talk." Something like that. I was like, "Boy, just do what I'm telling you." Something like that. He was like, "Boy, that's a racist." It's a racist term.
No, it's not. You're a boy. Take a look down below.
I didn't
You're
know.
A boy,
I
right?
was like, first of all, I was like, should I be mad right now? Or I was like, yo, to me, you are a little boy. One.
You're a boy.
Yeah, and I was like, everything that people could take anything and make it into a derogative term, and I said it's the intention of the person talking to you. So I'm your father, and if I'm saying boy.
You do something, boy.
Yeah, I'm saying it to you because you are a little kid, and I could talk to you like that, and if so, yeah. So get over it,
boy.
But yeah, people get into stupidness. So
yeah, no worries.
Yeah, Asper Warrior says Max is still looking for you, Hank. You never got your kisses. Oh my God.
Oh, from the dog.
Yeah. Yeah. So when I got there, Asper Warrior and his wife, they go, "Oh, do you like dogs?" So now I like dogs, right?
Now, what kind of dog is this?
Yes. So this is what I said. I said, "Yes, I like dogs, but they're not needy dogs, are they?" And then they both looked at each other, and I was like, "Oh God." So those dogs came in. They're great dogs. They're great. They came in and they were like, "Okay, we got to jump on you. We got to do it." And I was like, "Well, no, I'm not down with that." So they were stopping them, but this one dog that he's talking about, Max, has to lick your face or whatever. So I refused to let him do it. So he kept coming around and he would lick my knees. Or
you can lick the knees.
Lick the computer. I was trying to edit something while I was there. I think I was posting a picture or something, and he was trying to lick the computer. But yeah, they're cool. They're great dogs.
Well,
But
the thing
yeah,
nice about
kinda-
my son's dog, my Minnie, who's a Cane Corso, you can get in her face like this,
Yeah.
and her tongue doesn't come out. It's not. There's not this auto response to.
Oh, but Minnie will slobber some slobber over you.
Well,
like you
there's
don't
always
know.
a little bit of this here. She'll rub up
Right.
against you and
Yeah,
everything,
yeah.
but yeah, she's not
Yeah.
kissing on you or nothing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Minnie's good. She's good. She just always starts to try to pick my shoes apart. Have you noticed that? Like whenever I see Minnie, she's always trying to bite the little, like, if you have sneakers or something and there's a little sewing thing, she's always trying to get it. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know what her thing is with that, but she's always trying to like pick the thread out of the
Don't
thing
do
or
it to
whatever.
me. But,
Yeah, Asper Warrior says Max licks in his sleep. He's got to lick. He licks everything. No.
Yeah, and that's
No,
why I
bro.
don't want him licking my face.
No, bro, exactly.
They lick everything.
I knew I was in trouble when his wife was like, "You like dogs?" I said, "Yeah, I like dogs, but they're not needy." And the two of them just went like this, whoop, looked at each other, and I was like, "Oh no." So, but they were cool. It was fun seeing Asper Warrior, and hanging out with his wife. So, shout out to those people. And if people are out there, if you're in parts of the country that if I know you, and you're in parts of the country I'm rolling through, I got no.
And if your
qualms.
needy dogs need something to lick,
No,
come
no.
get Hank.
No, thanks. But I have no qualms stopping through at your house and using your shower. I will totally,
That's fun.
I will totally use. That was a good shower, man. Like the pressure was awesome.
He's needy for a shower. That's what.
Yeah, dude, I've been doing military. The van has a shower in it, but I've been doing military
Yeah, but
showers.
that's not the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah, no, it's not the same. So, and if you guys want to see, like, I'm in my van right now. Let me see if I could, let's see, I'm going to flip to the camera here. Boom. So back there, that's actually my bathroom back there. That right there. See, this is the bed. See how I'm sitting? I'm sitting on, believe it or not, I know this looks all professional, but I'm sitting on, the bed is like made up to be a full bed right now, so I don't want to pick it up. And then this is the front. In the front there, let's see if I could show you guys that. You can't really see. Let me see. Can I zoom in? Yeah, that's the place where I'm at right there. If you guys see
My
that.
bands.
Yep. So I am hanging out at Mod Vans. They're having their investor day tomorrow. And guess who's an investor, Walter? Of Mod Vans?
You.
Me. That's right. I am an investor. Mod Vans has this cool thing that I found out from them actually came in under the Obama administration. I know, fuck Joe Biden. Fuck Joe Biden. But the Obama administration... I love that video. I know it's fake. It's going to be real. It's going to be real one day.
In your mind, it's real.
So anyway, under the Obama administration, so if people are doing a startup, before they go to before they're traded on the stock market, they get angel investors, right? The thing is that it costs a lot of money to be an angel investor in a company. Typically, all the rules and all that. So they created this thing where if you're a small company trying to make it and you want investors before you actually go to be on the stock market, people can buy your stock online. You have to go through and register with the FCC. No, what is it? FEC? What's the? I think FEC, right? That's the stock market one.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, you have to go through, be registered there, jump through some. Yeah, SEC. Sorry, SEC. You got to be registered.
Securities and Exchange Commission.
Yeah, you got to be registered, and you have to do certain things. But people can go online and invest in your company, and they can start with as little as $250. So, I don't even know if the Mod Vans guys even know that, but I am an investor in Mod Vans because I think they're like the Tesla of vans. So I really like their stuff. I could show you guys a picture. I'm gonna do videos, but here's a picture of one of their vans up on the lift. You see that? The roof is cut open. They reinforced that roof and they put a pop-up. They have a pop-up rooftop, so you can actually sleep someone up there. And they've got all kinds of cool things. Like they've got their latest van goes between, you can choose between 1,000 and 2060 amp hours of battery. So that's amazing.
Battery.
Yes.
The battery.
Asper Warrior says, is that an FAL Woody? No.
This is a.
Is it? No.
This is a basically. This is a Centme G3 hybrid.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got a little bit of HK. It's got a little bit of Centme,
Mm-hmm.
and a whole lot of me. So yeah, this is one that we welded together. Yes, this is a home built one. This one's not a ghost gun. This one's actually papered. But yeah, this has HK. I believe this is HK wood. This is probably Centme wood in the back. It's a mixture of things. Whatever I found, it was the best quality I put on. So
okay, so this one you built yourself.
yes, correct. Many moons ago. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
And for folks that haven't put together an HK, you got to weld it together, and you gotta be careful how you put things together, or they won't work right because you won't get the proper primer extraction.
Okay.
So, anyways,
No,
yeah,
that's
it came
cool.
out really nice.
Yeah.
It's built on a Century Arms receiver from back in the day. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that DCG 44s just said looks like what Century did.
Yeah, they well, you want to see what Century did? Because I happen to have one of those that I got from from Hank Strange.
Okay, from Century Arms?
I got it from you when you were gathering money to purchase your
okay.
van.
Right. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, bring it out.
Remember
Here,
that?
I'm going to show the new Mod Vans van. Here it goes. So that hole that you guys saw cut out becomes this pop top. And you could sleep 2 people up there. You can also sleep 2 people down in there. You could seat 4 people. So there's 2 seats up front, 2 in the back. You could take everything out and turn this into a complete cargo. Like everything comes out of this van. It's actually modular and you can take everything out. Pretty cool. I'm really impressed with what these guys are making. And I see them as like the Tesla of vans. And, you know, don't tell anyone this, Walt. My next van may be a Mod Vans.
I'm definitely not going to tell Lola that.
I'm working on that right now. Yeah, go ahead and show us in the time you have left. What? Yeah.
Okay, yeah, this one I got from Hank when he was trying to raise some money for his
Oh, yes,
buy his
okay.
van. I have swapped out some of the stocks and stuff because the Century Arms stuff was. So I put the original military stuff back on it.
Oh, it looks good.
But yeah, you got to watch this Century Arms guns. What they did, they had problems with this here. When you crack the lever back to open the gun up, that's your primary extraction.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't have any bolt movement when you open that up, you get no primary extraction, and it's hellacious to get around out. So that was one of the problems with the Century Arms guns. Probably amongst other things, but this one here seems to work all right.
Yeah,
like I said,
let's see. Someone, what is this? Night Train says, can you ask Walter if that hybrid Setme has ghost sights? Can't tell.
The hybrids. Oh, well, the Century Arms ones has straight up HK sights, and this has Setme in the front, HK in the back. So
it's like a bullet.
Well, yeah, the
business
Setme
up
rear
front,
sights
party
are
in the
really.
back. Wait, hold on. We're supposed to go to the next thing. Hold on. Why didn't we go? Oh, I think I hit something. Hold on, let's take that break and we'll be right back. With Arms List, you can shop the extensive list of local and nationwide firearms classified, now with more confidence because of their built-in firewall. For only $6.99 a month for personal use, or $30 a month for business vendors, so when you're in the market, please consider Arms List. We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like Arms List. Sorry about that. I cut you off.
Oh yeah, I mean, another thing, this front end on this gun is a Centme one, so it's got the bayonet lug for a Centme, which I just happen to have right here in front of me, a Centme bayonet, and see that little slot? That's what that little dingus goes into that little slot right there, on the back of the bayonet. So let's put it on just for grins. Let's see here. Let's see if these two can make sweet love, because I don't think these two have ever been together. So this is going to be a...
I want to make sweet love.
Oh, baby.
To you.
Oh, baby, baby. Like
oh, it went together. Like
that
butter.
is the king of swing, so to speak.
Wow, that looks lethal.
that looks, painful. Yes.
That's
very
not the
much
good
so.
kind of love. That's not the good kind of love right there.
Yeah, this is a serious bayonet, you know.
Yeah. Let's see the bayonet again. Sorry, I wasn't on you. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that shape? What is that shape of the knife called? Of the blade?
I don't know. I mean, I was thinking like bolo, kind of. I don't know why they probably people have all kinds of ideas. Maybe it doesn't get suction when they stick it in, it pulls out easier. I don't know.
Yeah.
You see it, when you see the bayonets with like the groove in it, they say that's a blood groove, so it doesn't, and it's whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyhow, yeah, that's the hybrid gun is, like I said, I had parts from both, and I just used whatever I thought I wanted to use them, and that's that. So, and
yeah,
the difference
I think they both look good.
On the HK, where the bayonet goes in this front right here, it snaps into that there's that's a spring-loaded recess right there. So a Centme bayonet won't work with an HK. So.
Yeah, there's some. I'm trying to find this thing that I sent to you guys. Let me see if I could find it here.
That's not it.
Oh, so the other day when I was on the road, there was a rocket that launched. I don't know if you remember that. Remember this?
Yeah. And you asked me if there was a rocket launched from Texas, and I said no. But I thought it was launched from Florida, but I guess it must have been launched from California.
Yeah, SpaceX launches Falcon 9 rocket from California base. It says SpaceX launched a Falcon 9 rocket from Vandenberg Space Force Base. So from Space Force in California on Thursday night, viewers could catch the bright orange rocket flames from at least 100 miles away, stretching to Malibu, Mount Pinus, Newberry Park, Nevada, Arizona, Sonora, Mexico. Okay, so I happened to actually be driving through that area at the time, that Arizona, Sonora area, right? And let's see if we could show, let me see if I could show that there's some footage here of it taking off. See, that's the rocket taking off right there. And let me see if I can close that. Let's see.
What happened was I came home and I try to watch all the rocket launches. I love rocket launches. I won't miss a rocket launch if I can. And I quickly turned it on and I watched it, like a replay of it. And then I thought, oh, that went out. I was pissed because if it would have went out of Florida, I could have saw it.
Yeah.
But not so.
Yeah, so here's the thing that was crazy about this, right? So I'm driving along. The reason why I was texting you is because I'm driving along and I see this weird thing in the sky that at first I thought was a big giant ghost or an alien or something. It looks so crazy, right? This thing in the sky, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? I actually took a picture of it. Here, I'm going to share this with you guys. So this is what I was seeing. This is the windshield of the van.
That's the actual rocket going up right there.
Yeah, that's the rocket going up.
Yeah, you're seeing that as it gets higher in the atmosphere.
Yeah, look at that trail though. See, it comes from right here. See how it's trailing back here?
Yeah. When that does it here, I think they might call it the jellyfish. When a jellyfish is.
Yeah, it looks so weird. And I mean, I realized it was a rocket because of the way it was going across. You could see those 3 points of light coming off from it. but it looked
Yeah.
amazing. Like the sun had, you could see the sun is just a little bit of the sun peeking
Well, that's
through
why
there.
that's why you're seeing it so good from the sun at that altitude is shining on it bright.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to tell you guys, that's the most freaky, spooky sci-fi thing I've ever seen in my life. And I'm driving on the highway doing like 75, 80 miles an hour, and I was like, what the hell is going on? Some people were pulling over and stuff, and I was like, wow, that was really amazing.
yeah, that's cool.
I remember telling Lola, like, this is what people must have felt like a long time ago. You know, like, I don't know, 100,000 years ago when they see like an asteroid thing coming through, you know. And they're like, oh my God.
That's what they say right now. You don't have to go back 100,000 years. Shit, you were doing that.
Yeah, yeah, I was doing it. I was like, what the hell is this? An alien? Is a, you know, what's happening? Is somebody attacking California? You know, I mean,
if it was, just turn around. Just turn around.
yeah, I was waiting to see, you know, that nuclear mushroom or something.
The clouds, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Yeah.
nuts. That was crazy. Dan Hates You says that contrail is mind control gas.
Yeah, that's what they when they take off out of Kennedy and Cape Canaveral and they head east and the sun is going there like in a twilight situation. You get that what they call the jellyfish, which gives that big thing coming out from it. Yeah,
That's amazing. I'd never seen anything like that in my life. I thought it was pretty awesome.
you
know?
think that's kick-ass? Wait till that frickin' rocket with 30 engines goes off from SpaceX.
Oh wow!
When the
is
big
that
one
supposed
goes
to
up,
launch?
it has 30 engines in there. That's going to be
Holy jeez!
It's either going to be spectacular or it's going to be spectacular if something goes wrong.
Right?
So,
Yeah. By the way, here's the Discord. I'll throw the Discord up here. I didn't see anyone throwing Gorn in here. People, here someone says, "Feed me, Seymour, feed me." There you go. One of my favorite movies, and
there's the Discord right there. Features. I don't care
yeah.
about the features.
What's this one? Oh, walking plants. Look, we were talking about walking plants. Look,
Let me open up.
walking cactus. So it's real, right here. This is scientific proof.
I
Do you
gotta
see
close
that,
some of
Walt?
this stuff. Just missed that. Is that in the main chat?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm back in last week's old chat here. I gotta
Oh,
get
okay,
past it.
okay, yeah. You got to refresh. You got to refresh. So,
I'm still seeing Eddie Murphy and everybody else.
oh, that goes way back. What
Yeah.
other news things going on that we missed out on here? So many things. Musk took over Twitter, fired the executives, but he's got to.
And they were just like, I can't believe this. You know, I can't believe it. It's like,
Yeah,
what
but
do you think was going to happen, you
the
dumbass?
executives got tens of millions of dollars. I think the payout over there for those executives like 120 million.
You know,
They got a lot of money.
they've been. What do you expect?
Yeah.
Really, come on.
And you know, the thing I want to say too, like, you know, I know a lot of people come down on Musk, but look at all the things he's doing, man. There's SpaceX rockets launching. People are using, you know, what's the name? Starlink. People are driving around amazing electric cars, including I own one. Dude dropped, what is it, $60 billion to buy Twitter to make it free. I mean, give Elon Musk a little bit of respect, just a little bit. You know
what?
Can we
Guess
clap
what
it up for Elon Musk?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Guess what happens in the real world?
Uh-huh.
You know, you're working for this bank, and the bank gets bought out by another bank, and there's already 5 of those banks, like your bank, real close by. Somebody's gonna lose their job.
Yeah, somebody getting fired.
Well, you can't have the same 10 of the same banks in a 10-block area, so you know that happens.
Mm-hmm.
I got laid off on my birthday one time.
Damn.
So
Yeah. How did that happen?
I don't know exactly. I mean, I got laid off. I got told me that boom, you're done, and it's like, okay, that kind of sucked.
Mm-hmm.
But for a while, it was one of those things where I was working on a job. I'd be working for a while, and I was like, okay, something's got to give. I'm going to get laid off at some point. Something's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And because I got laid off from General Dynamics when the wall came down and everything was downsized,
Mm-hmm.
and then I got laid off from Tampa Ship when they had money problems,
Mm-hmm.
and then and then I got laid off from that place. So I got used to getting laid off. It's like, okay, I'm gonna get laid off here pretty soon.
Yeah, I've been laid off before. It's not fun. You know,
but it's not
if
the
you
end
can
of the
see
world.
it coming, make plans. You know.
Yeah. And
That's
if
all.
there's buyouts happening and things like that, you know.
Yeah.
Could
It's the
be
way it
in
goes.
your
It's the
future.
way it goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, I think he's probably doing the right thing, in my opinion. I don't know exactly what's going on over there.
You definitely want to clean house when the house is not friendly you're going into,
Yep.
and that's not a friendly environment that he'd
Yep.
be entering.
Yep.
Regardless of what I think of his politics or anything,
Yeah.
it's not friendly toward him. So the best thing
Yeah.
he can do is clean it out.
By the way, here's my Twitter. I'm Hank Strange on Twitter for anyone who wants to know. You know, I am on Twitter. So you
I'm on
guys,
Twitter too,
Larry Correa, he was on the show. I follow him all the time. He's on.
It's on my Twitter account.
Elon Musk. If I had $1 for every time someone asked me if Trump is coming back on this platform, Twitter would be minting money.
I
That's
am
what
for
people
those
are
who
all
want to
worried
know.
about.
I am SHF Walt on Twitter.
Okay, cool. Let's here. Let me show you. Got two on Twitter. You got two things. There's SHF Walt. So
there's Safety
right
Harbor.
there, and then there's
Okay.
also just Safety Harbor Firearms, but they're both SHF Walt for some reason.
At
What's this
SHF Walt, yeah.
Yeah, there's two of them. So I'm not what's going on there exactly,
I don't know.
but
There's a possibility at one time I could have opened another one
More
or
than
something.
one,
I
yeah.
don't know.
so here's mine, Hank Strange. You know, just simple old Hank Strange. There you go. For anyone who's on Twitter, you want to follow me or whatever, feel free. Post on Twitter all the time. You know, I'm on Instagram as well. I'm on a whole bunch of different things, man. I'm on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook. You know, I'm on frickin' Truth Social. God help me. Truth Social is terrible. It's horrible. Anytime you go to Truth Social, Trump is over there like, they're still persecuting me. But yeah, I'm on Truth Social too. You know, Trump's always over there complaining. Oh, there's a picture of a young Trump.
Isn't that his thing or something?
Yeah, it's his thing. He could do what he wants to do with it. It's his party. He could cry if he wants to.
Oh.
But typically, okay, let's pull up Trump. Let's pull up Donald Trump right here. You know, I guarantee
Is he back
you.
on?
No, he's not. No, he's not on. Okay, there's a whole bunch of Trumps on here.
He's not back on Twitter yet?
Here we go. So here's Donald J. Trump, and I follow him on there. He's got 4.42 million, 4 point something million people following him on there. You know, let's see. I'm trying to load it so I could share it here with you guys. Let's see. I mean, he posts a lot there. He posts a lot. So, you know, but he doesn't have that 20-something million. I think it'll be good if he gets back on. If he gets back
Twitter?
on Twitter, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, although honestly, I'm done with Trump being president. You know, personally, I don't need any more of that. I think Trump did his thing. He had his opportunity. Knowing his record on guns, I wouldn't really want to see him be president. You were asking about Obama before. It says Democrats turn to Obama to rescue them from midterm shellacking, which that's what's happening. I think there's a big, massive red tidal wave coming at Democrats, and that's why they had Obama. That's why he's out there.
Well, that's kind of what I was mentioning. Whenever stuff starts to look sad for the Democrats,
Yeah.
they pull out,
Yeah.
like when who was was it Obama run? No, Obama didn't run. Hang on a second. Okay, Trump beat who? Trump beat.
He
Trump
beat.
beat.
No. He went up against Hillary. Obama had his 2 terms, and then it was Hillary.
That was Hillary.
Yeah, that was Hillary that Trump went against.
Okay, so yeah, when things were starting to look shitty, and the inevitable was happening, all of a sudden, good old Bill Clinton's out on the stump. You know, he was
Yeah.
in Safety Harbor and everything else, and I'm like, they're in.
Have they pulled out the Clintons? Probably, right? I don't know.
I don't think there's any love lost. I don't think Hillary has any like for Joe Biden either. So, and I don't think a lot of those Democrats want to get connected to that whole Biden, you know, Ukraine, Biden, you know, naked pictures with your son and all that stuff, and smoking crack, and
I don't even know what's going on with that. By the way, if people are talking about what they're on, what they're not on, I'm also on Instagram. I post stuff up on Instagram as well. Here's my.
Yep.
I of course posted that. Riddle me this. But also, I posted this for folks out there. Politicians rely on you being oblivious, ignorant, and uninformed. Do your own research, make up your own mind, and vote. So, I'm posting on all these things all the time. I think I got up I think that the morning after I had those 2 massive burgers and a beer, I woke up at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I was posting shit.
Yeah, probably because you were distended like a Somalian child with gas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that before. I wake up and I'm so like my stomach is so upset, and I'm like, it's like, oh God, where are the Tums? Where's the Tums? You know.
Yeah. I woke up feeling good. I woke up feeling feisty, man. I woke up. I edited a video that's up on Stranger Palooza. I haven't had a chance to edit any gun stuff yet here on the road, but I got that video done, put it up. I was posting shit, you know. I was doing it, man. And then I was like, oh, going back to sleep. Went back to sleep, woke up, you know.
Oh, going back to bed.
Yeah, living that life, you know. Living the van life.
Living large and distended.
Right. Yeah, typically I don't even really eat like that when I'm on the road, but I don't know, man. It was In-N-Out. I haven't had an In-N-Out burger since the last time I was in California years ago.
I had one I think we did that in Vegas.
Yeah, that's a Let me see if I could show you people. The double is not tiny.
I can't even imagine. I
In-N-Out double. Hold on, double. Let me see. What's the calories? It's 670 calories. Okay.
That's just the meat.
Yeah,
just the meat in the bun.
Yeah, here's a double. That's what a double looks like.
Man,
right there, double.
I don't.
So I had 2 doubles and 2 fries, but I only ate 1 set of fries.
I've stopped getting, when I get cheeseburgers out, I've stopped getting them, like the double burgers with double cheese. No, I don't need all that cheese, you know. It's like,
yeah.
I don't know.
No, I'm with you. I'm getting too old for it myself, you know. I should have just done something healthy.
Well, I didn't say you had to do it healthy. I'm just saying I don't eat the cheese. So.
Like just a big steak, you know. That's all I really needed.
Oh yeah.
But I wasn't at Asper Warrior's house, so I couldn't have another steak.
Me and my significant other did a date night thing last Wednesday night. We went to Longhorn Steakhouse here. I had a 22 ounce. I think it was a. I forget the cup, but it was 22 ounces with the bone. So, and I couldn't eat it all. There's no. We had this and that, and the baked potato, and this, that, and the other, and it ended up being that the leftovers ended up being another meal.
Yeah.
The other days. So.
Yeah, I try. And by the way, like lately, for actually, let me see. At this point, most of this year, I don't eat after 7 o'clock at night.
Yeah, it's not a good idea.
Yeah, after 7, I don't eat. I'll drink something. I'll have something to drink. I might even drink a beer or drink a glass of wine or something like that.
Yeah.
But I will not, or coffee. Sometimes I have coffee or hot chocolate or even tea, something, you know. But don't eat anything after 7. I don't know if that's helping me. I don't know if that's changing anything. But if you feel, I feel better. So.
Well, if you don't, if you get dinner over early, in my opinion, that you have less chance of having interruptions in the middle of the night. You know, like your stomach's upset or something like that, or I find that I drink too much liquid when I'm home in the evening after I get back, and then I'm up peeing all night. You know, it's like
42 Chill said, but 6:59, it's okay. Yes.
I got 1 minute.
Eat everything.
I got 1 minute.
What I need to do is start. I gotta get some activity that I do every day. I was trying to tell Lola we should go bowling after the show or something, like, you know, find a late night bowling.
That's an epic journey to go back into town to go bowling.
Yeah, we got to do something, man. You know, got to keep it going. We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of a DAO, or decentralized autonomous organization like Tusk Crypto. Tusk cryptocurrency is a firearm-friendly e-commerce option for online payment transactions, secured on the blockchain. So when you're in the crypto market, please consider Tusk, TUSC. Yeah, so let's see. What is this? Asper Warrior says this is turning into Who Moved My Old Man podcast.
Stop.
Yeah, and Cruiseman says when you go to sleep real early, you don't worry about eating. And DCG44 says, "Yep."
If I went to sleep early, I'd wake up at fucking 3 o'clock in the morning. There's no way.
Yeah, exactly. That's what happens.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I mean, my system is this. I go to bed 11, 12. It depends. Sometimes 10:30 when I'm like nodding out and there's nothing to do. But I wake up at 7 or 7-ish, like the alarm goes off in my head.
Yeah.
Okay,
now,
time to get up.
The same thing for me. If I go to bed, so like I said, I went to sleep that night that I lost my mind. I went to sleep by like 7:30. I was knocked out sleeping. I woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, and then you're like, okay.
Yeah, I just had to work at that point. Yeah.
You just have to get up and do something. Yeah. Until you get naughty and tired again, and you go back to bed. Yeah.
Yeah. 42 Chill says I wake up hungry AF, but yeah, if I wake up hungry and it's still dark outside, I don't eat. I just drink stuff, and then when the sun comes up, you know. Then I go. I know this seems it's old people stuff, but you know.
Okay,
so,
this is the guest section.
Yeah, go ahead.
I've got little El Duce. El Duce. El Duce was Mussolini, if you guys don't know El Duce.
Oh, okay.
This is an Italian Arcana carbine.
Where'd you get that from?
I bought it from Classic Firearms.
Okay.
I got to get some ammo. This got a cool bayonet. There we go. Got a real nice pig sticker on it. My dad had one of these when he bought back in the 60s at some point. And it was always around, and I thought it was a cool gun because it had a folding bayonet on it, you know, because it's like, you know.
Yeah, it looks cool. Yeah.
And I shot it because he had ammo for it and everything, and then he decided he didn't want it anymore, and I sold it for him. And then I was like, man, I gotta get me another one of those cool little.
And what round is it
Italian
again?
Rifles. So
what caliber?
I bought 6.5 by 55, I think it is.
Okay.
It's a Carcano round. I don't have any ammo at this present time, but I want to get that and maybe do like a World War II rifle video, because I've got what do I got? I got a bayonet that doesn't want to stay closed. There we go. Japanese, German, Russian.
Okay.
What else? Japanese, German, Russian, American. So we could have a pretty good video, I think. So.
Okay, cool. Now, I know Patrick posted this, and you saw it already. Police in Brazil seized this tier weapon from a drug cartel. It's a homemade open bolt, blowback, fully automatic, 50 BMG submachine gun. Apparently, it actually works, and they make things like this to engage police armored cars fairly regularly. So look at that.
Okay, I'm going to say one thing. Just like Grandpa Keller would say, I don't believe it you. It's full auto.
Yeah, that doesn't look like they would knock themselves out.
That thing you'd have an auto battery. You don't have enough. I've talked to people who know Brandon Herrera did a video on it too, and he kind of explains the basic stuff about all that. And I've chatted with people that are real familiar with blowback, like 20 millimeter anti-aircraft guns and stuff. You could do it, but the freaking bolt and the mass and the spring and stuff would be just ginormous. So yeah, you couldn't do it in the package like they show it there. So I was just hoping one of my guns didn't show up in that picture. You know what I'm saying?
You never know. You never know. You never know. Yeah.
It has happened in the past.
You're right. Which, you know, look, you're not responsible for what people do when they buy things here and take them out of the country.
Hey, I've seen videos with Bushmaster, Century Arms, every brand you can think of laid out on tables in Mexico and all these other countries. So it's not the gun's fault or the manufacturer's fault. It's the ones that ship the stuff out of the country illegally. So
yeah.
But
now,
you know, if the guns weren't illegal, and if guns weren't so illegal in these other countries, there wouldn't be any demand for it. Kind of like drugs here.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. You know, DCG-44 says it's fugly.
Oh yeah, it's primitive as fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of these people shoot stuff I wouldn't even want to have near me. So,
yeah.
Yeah, 50 cal is nothing you don't want to play with a 50 caliber round. Maybe hoping it doesn't go off, because
bad things can happen.
Have a really, really, really bad day if it doesn't work right.
Right.
So,
yeah. You want to be careful with that. Now, speaking of having, well, this is having a good day. I don't know. I think I sent this to you guys. Let me see if I could show this. You know, we always got to talk about some kind of crazy news on Free For All Mondays. This is from the New York Post, which has the craziest news. I had an orgasm during labor. I didn't want it to stop. Come again. That's a question mark. So, you know, all pun intended. A Canadian woman said she felt like she was climaxing during labor and didn't want the experience to end. Puts her name there. She's 36 years old, entered the orgasmic state while giving birth to her daughter, and credits prenatal yoga classes with a pleasurable, pain-free process. During the birth, I surrendered my mind to my body, and I had similar sensations to an orgasm, the pleasure-seeking mama told Southwest News Service. It was really natural to push, and the contractions didn't feel as painful. I had this fullness, and I didn't want the feeling to stop. Comments? You got nothing to say, huh?
Nothing I can say that's very clean.
I feel sorry for her husband after that. Dude, he doomed. Because if she has fun pushing a baby out, man, I don't know. He's going to have to just keep having babies, because what puts the babies in, you know, is not going to be as big as how the babies come out. So, you know, that's how that works.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. That's the first time I ever heard of that. Usually women just don't want to even feel that pain. Just knock me out. So I guess if you practice, you know, who knows what else, you know.
She had stuck up her butt.
You never know. You never know. So that's interesting. Yeah. I thought that was interesting. You know, for all the ladies out there, you know, we have a lot of ladies that listen to this, particularly in Italy. I'm imagining there's some very beautiful women in Italy that are listening to this. And around the world. All the ladies around the world, you're beautiful too. We love you here. You know, you're all welcome to come on and listen to us when we're live.
Kieski, a good poop feels nice after, but I wouldn't say it's orgasmic.
Oh boy. Yeah. That's about as close as a dude can get, you know.
42 chilled. Harry. Harry?
Right. Interesting. So, remember we talked about the Rust movie here? So this is just a little mini follow-up to the Rust movie. Let's go. Let's put that, throw that up. Remember, that's the movie with Alec Baldwin. Rust movie
yeah,
shooting.
what's going on there?
Police report handed over to the Santa Fe DA. Prosecutor says she'll be pursuing justice. So we'll see what happens with that. You know, if Alec Baldwin is going to actually catch charges over this, or who it is that's going to be catching charges. But we should be hearing about that soon if we haven't already. This is from a couple days ago that I sent this out to you guys. So,
I'm not even going to take a shot at that one. I have no idea.
Yeah. Yeah. Dan Hates You says, clickbait article, now they have your data. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, we be clickbaiting and all kind of baiting all day. There you go.
Debating.
Yeah. All the baiting. All the baiting that could be baited.
And then some.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
yeah.
Yeah.
DCG44 says, we used to have a couple of women watch the podcast, but they did not follow on Utreon. Every now and then we see them. They're out there. And I'm sure they're still listening or watching on YouTube. There's ladies out there. Shout out to all the ladies that are watching the podcast. What's going on in the world that you want to talk about, Walter, or maybe the folks out there want to talk about, since we're in the guest section?
Let me see.
Any gun stuff, gun news happening while I'm on the road out here? Yeah.
What did I see?
Let's look at should we look at AmmoLand news maybe?
I looked at
what's my friend John Crump up to, or
Crumpy. What's he up to? Fuck. I did see a thing on the Firearms blog about the Yugoslavian AK replacement that's coming into for the Yugoslavian military, or the Serbian military.
Okay.
That's kind of in the same order as that M10 that I had out here, where it has a monolithic upper and kind of a modernized design. I think it's pretty cool. He was over in the James guy was over in Serbia, getting a factory tour. But yeah, I don't know if that'll ever make it here to the U.S., but it's kind of cool.
Okay.
What else?
So let's see. 42 Chill says DeSantis, Luke Bryan freak out. What is that about? I think DeSantis was he. Luke Bryan is a country singer or something, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. I would have to look that up and see what that was all about. I saw something that because I do follow DeSantis, even though there's stuff, you know, like this recent thing when he was in Gainesville and you couldn't go there armed. I'm not happy about that. Luke Bryan defends decision to bring out polarizing Governor Ron DeSantis at Florida show after backlash. That's bullshit. What's wrong with bringing out the governor?
What's wrong with that? You know, well, you little liberal, achy breaky heart country people can't.
Yeah, I mean,
can't. You know, it's like, come on.
What did DeSantis do that's wrong? Just that Democrats don't like him, so fuck them.
Oh well, yeah, they don't like him because he's a threat. That's why.
Yeah,
it's simple as that. You know, here's something that came to my attention the other day, and I thought was kind of interesting.
Okay.
Magpul. You know, everybody knows Magpul.
Yep.
Magpul's coming out with an AR-15 arm brace. Now, for you folks that have been asleep the last year or two, arm braces are supposed to be a decision coming out in December about arm braces. Yet Magpul comes out with an arm brace in basically November.
Why would that be?
Do they know something we don't know?
Huh.
And I'll leave it at that.
Okay, that's on the Firearms blog, right? Let me pull this up.
Yes, it is.
New Magpul BDA AR-15 arm brace. So they never had an arm brace before?
If they did...
Yeah, it says Magpul has extended their lineup of stabilizing arm braces with the new BDA brace. It's a fixed single position unlike other arm braces. Okay,
but still...
yeah, but maybe they're saying this should fall within the thing.
Magpul because it's fixed?
Yeah, Magpul was not an early adopter of stabilizing brace. Maybe they got some kind of. Yeah, in the article it says, why would Magpul release a fixed arm brace when they already sell adjustable models? The likely answer is the looming ATF pistol brace rule. They still listen, man. Go ahead.
But it's still what it is. It is. It's.
Yeah, but maybe something that these guys are going to come out with is going to say this is okay. And I've said this before, man. The arm brace situation has been a big cash cow for the firearms industry.
Oh yeah, yeah, without a doubt. I make money as a result. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was very anti when those first AK braces came out. Those fugly looking things. I was like, man, there's no way this is gonna last. There's no way. There's no way. And then it's like, it lasted. It lasted. Yeah. It lasted.
But these companies have made a lot of money from that. So why would they? Asper Warrior says looks like a knockoff of the Shockwave blade. Yeah. But those were kind of approved, right? So what's happening with things that are already approved? Are they getting thrown out? What's the deal? We don't know. No one knows right now. Or maybe someone. Well, someone knows, but.
I got a seeking suspicion, but yeah. I we go with Grandpa Keller again. I no believe it, you, so I believe it when I see it. That kind of thing. So
yeah.
Yeah. Who knows? We'll find out soon.
Yeah. Let's see what else. Let's see what else is going on the firearms blog. Let's just troll through the firearms blog here and see what's up.
Oh, you see, Anderson came out with their own striker-fired pistol.
No.
Yep, they have a Kiger 9C compact pistol. So it's a Glock 19 sized striker-fired pistol.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, and right below that article on the firearms blog is the one about the Zastava M19. Zastava. That's how you're supposed to say it, not Zastava. Zastava.
Okay, I haven't even gotten as far as the Anderson thing yet.
It's coming up. Keep rolling through it.
New Magpul, blah blah blah. New Savage. TFB.
Keep going. Keep going.
Concealed carry back. Russian.
Keep going.
Hollow Sun has a new weapon light.
Keep going. You're getting close. You're getting close.
I gotta go to another page.
Keep going.
Hold on. Okay, another page. Wheel Gun Wednesday, the Victorian era Velo Dog Phenom. Okay.
Phenomenon?
Phenomenon. Yeah, Phenomenon. Sorry. Velo Dog Phenomenon. Interesting.
Phenomenon.
I wonder if Sam Andrews has one of those. I'm still going. I'm still going.
Keep going.
Mantis. Oh, Mantis has a new thing. Okay, cool. Savage Arms, lightweight.
Boom! Right there. Double boom. You got the Anderson and the Zastava. Boom.
Let's see this. So, what you like this gun?
The Zastava, I do.
No, the Anderson. Oh, okay.
Anderson, just another striker-fired pistol. My opinion, but.
Oh damn it! Why did this kick me all the way out? Okay, hold on. Let's see. I went out on the rump. Okay, Zastava. Let's see.
Zastava.
M19 MCS, next generation of AK-47. Okay, so what do you wait? Where is it? This is a video.
The Zastava has a quick change barrel and to go between calibers and everything. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Because the Serbs are adopting 6.68 Grendel.
Ah. Okay. Huh. Are we gonna get that here or no?
I would imagine not anytime in the near future.
Okay.
But if they did, I'm sure they'd be able to sell a shitload of them. But
yeah,
or a crap load of them, or whatever kind of load you like. But
okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Did Basically you see the Indian Astra Defense Indra model assault rifle?
Is that further down south?
Yeah, it's further. Let me see if I could pull it up here.
Indian defense. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
What they've done is, that's something different. That looks like a scar.
That looks interesting. It does look like a scar
That's scar.
a little
Look
bit.
at the shape of your... Oh no,
Yeah.
not a little bit, my friend. Look at the shape of the receiver. That's a scar.
Ah.
I gotta click on that.
Yeah.
I
Once
open
again,
that up.
we can't get any of these Indian rifles. I take it, right? We're not.
No,
we're
they're
not
not, you're
able
not
to
gonna...
get. Yeah. We're not.
I mean, there's nothing stopping it from being here.
Yeah.
That I'm aware of.
Oh, hold
But,
on.
yeah,
It
like a
looks
scar.
even like there's some other pictures of it here.
It's
Look
a
at
scar
that.
knockoff.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Just a little bit.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Indra.
Interesting.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah.
T-minus 10 seconds. T-minus 10.
All right. We're gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna come right back here and kick it with you guys.
Boom!
The Who Moved My Freedom podcast is made possible by our partners at 2A Commerce. Veteran owned and with over 20 years experience, 2A Commerce is the leader in custom e-commerce and web application development in the shooting sports industry. Clients include major brands such as Guard Dog Body Armor, Sylvan Arms, AccuFire Technologies, The Tactical Games, Warrior Knife Company, and yours truly, Hank Strange. Visit 2A Commerce and support this show by supporting them. Once again, visit the number 2acommerce.com. Asper Warrior says that looks like the XCR that Grant Thumb just did a video on.
Oh, hang on. Just keep that picture right there, and I'll show you what it looks like. All right? Just
Uh-oh.
Keep it right there. Keep it right
Oh,
there.
boy.
Don't go anywhere.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the
yeah,
warrior.
yeah.
Don't go anywhere. Don't run off.
Oh, I have a feeling we
run
need to
off.
go. We need to go full screen here. Hold on.
Don't run off.
Yeah.
Now look at the shape of that. Look at that shape of that receiver. See how it kind of. See that shape right there.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the gas. Look at the gas system up front. Look at
Yeah.
that right there.
Is this working?
Now forget the boot. They've reduced the boot a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah,
Same
what
principle.
they're doing looks better than the boot. And there are some differences, but yeah, it's very much.
Oh, there's going to be some differences, but the concept is the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't blame them. Why? There's no reason in this world to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah.
There's a lot of wheels that roll really nice. Just put your spin on the wheel a little bit and
Yeah.
do it.
He wants me to pull up a XCR rifle. Hold on a second.
Oh, now I'm not saying it doesn't look like that, but
Yeah.
being kind of I'm not a betting guy, but I guarantee you inside that gun looks very much like this.
Yeah, so the XCR, let me see. I don't know if this is the best picture. I mean, there's a lot of things that are competitive. Here's the XCR. I don't know if this is necessarily the best picture that I could.
And yeah,
use
and
to show
that
for
is the Robinson Arms gun, and the Robinson Arms gun is very similar to this too. And there's nothing wrong with the XCR either, by the way.
Yeah.
They kind of Robinson got kind of shafted when it was time for those, because they were trying to get in for this when they were the trials for these guns.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
yeah, they operate similar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, there's a reason why
No.
people are trying to. And then here's even the Flat Dark Earth one, which I guess will give you guys a better look at the XCR. Hold on here. There we go. Yeah. So. I didn't see the weight there on that video. I think, well, it was a video, so I didn't look at the whole video to see what the weight and all that was coming out to. So, yeah, let's drop back in here on the, here we go, on Discord. There you go. What's this thing with Elon? Elon trying to dance, doing a white boy. There you go. Elon intensified. Okay.
He's got the one time I was watching him.
This is
on an
funny.
interview.
Star Wars thing. Yeah.
On an interview on rocket stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
I guess he's got back issues.
Mm-hmm.
He's got some back pain and stuff, so I don't think he's going to do too many somersaults or anything. But
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's got tons of issues, like we all do. You know.
Yeah.
Asper Warrior says Robinson has better gas system, closer to FFL, and lower mass, better stock, same receiver style.
Yeah, no, the Robinson Arms gun, that's a good gun. I mean, I'm not trying to say, but I know Alex Robinson. I met him and I see him at the SHOT Show, and I've been actually over the years. I'm like, I need to get one of those guns. I need to get one of those guns. I need to get one of those guns, and I just never get around to doing it.
Isn't he the guy that came up with 5.65 Creedmoor? Or
no.
What did he came up? Didn't he come up with some kind of round though? No. Who is that guy?
Robinson. Alex Robinson reincarnated what had the M96. If you look up M96 rifle, like assault rifle.
Okay, I don't
that's
know.
A redo of the oh hell, I can't think of my name. The one they used in Vietnam. Special Forces guys used
in Vietnam.
Made by Cadillac Gauge. The
let's see
M96.
if someone gets it before Walter gets it. I gotta shift
I'm sure somebody will.
I gotta shift my leg around here. Going to sleep.
That's what happens when you go to. That's what happens when you go Betty by at 7:00.
No, I mean that's what happens because I've got this in bed mode, and not in not in like sofa mode.
That's what happens when you get old and crotchety. That's
okay, alrighty. Let me see. I'll turn up my lights here. Give a little bit more brightness. Kiaski says, Hank or Walter, can an FFL in Florida run their own background check through FDLE to transfer to their personal collection?
Yeah, how else do you do it?
Yeah, I mean, I do it all
the time. I do it all the time on my own stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I fill out my own 4473. Okay. I mean, who else is going to do it?
Yeah, ultimately you have to, so yeah. Now, like mine, it's not a thing. I don't think it really matters how you do it, but on mine, it's me and Lola. So if it's Lola, I'll do it, or if it's, if it's me, Lola will do it, but I don't think that really matters. Ultimately, you have to do that, and, and then move that thing off your books. So that's what you have to do if you're moving it off the books. Yeah.
The M96 was based on the Stoner 63. That's what it was, the Stoner. And Robinson Arms made those also. And they were supposed to do another run of them. I don't know if he did it or not. If I see him at the SHOT Show, I'll have to ask him.
Okay. So what are you getting up to in, this is like the last segment. What are you getting up to for the rest of the week? I'm going to be here tomorrow. I'm going to be in Oxnard. I don't know if anyone's in Oxnard or in California, but I'll be here at the Mod Vans Investor Day. So I'll be here. Kiaski says he wasn't sure if FDE had a rule against it. But I'll be here. And then after that, they're actually going to lend me their new van. So I'll be doing some videos with that. And I'm going to go off to Vegas for SEMA Show. Lola's going to meet me out there, and we'll do a few days at SEMA Show. And then I'm going to take Lola to LA, and she's going to get on a plane. And then I'm going to be working my way back to Florida. So I don't really know what stops, if any, I'll be making. What's that?
Working my way back to you, babe.
Right. Pretty much, that's what it's going to be like, So
way back to you.
That's what I'm going to get up to. What are you getting up to, Walt?
Rest of the week.
Yeah. Are you guys making some 50s over there right now? What are you working on?
Right now there's some scope reels being made, so I can put them on top of some of the 50s that were already made. They're sitting in a rack that need scope reels. I today welded together 40 magazine bodies, which I need to finish. I'll work on those tomorrow some more. I got a spot weld, and then got to fit them all, make sure they fit okay, and all that stuff. And they got to be Parkerized. But yeah, working on magazine bodies. So I guess technically I am working on 50 caliber stuff. So, so I'll probably be doing that. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Yeah, tomorrow's Tuesday. Probably working on that for the rest of the week. Aside from other things that pop up in the shop, there's never nothing to do. And I have other distractions in my shop that are always saying, come play with me, come play with me. mini bikes and stuff like that. So I have to focus. That's my problem. I have to focus.
Mm-hmm.
I don't focus. I don't get anything gun wise done.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean other people in the shop aren't. Machines are running. Parts are being made. Stock parts are being made. Got a bunch of MP5 parts coming back from anodizing, and then I got to drop some more off. Hopefully those other parts are done tomorrow. So, yeah, and we're still selling our stocks that take the tail hook brace. People are still buying. So
okay, did you get any new tail? I know you don't make the tail hook brace. You didn't get any more in, right?
I don't have any more in stock at the moment. No.
Okay.
I got to contact them and see if they have any available.
Yeah.
Last time I contacted them, they didn't have any available. So.
Okay.
So that means people are still buying them like crazy. So.
Okay. Asper Warrior says, "Oh, SEMA, the B is for build. Guys are supposed to have a pretty rad Mustang there. B is for build. YouTubers. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm not. So at SEMA, I'm probably gonna be checking out. There's an Overland section. I'm gonna check those guys out. I'm gonna be looking for vans. I'm gonna go around and see what kind of cool cars are there, and I'll probably do some shorts. But things that are not related to vans don't really work well on Stranger Palooza. So
you know what? Work if you see cool Volkswagen stuff.
Right. Yeah.
You follow my lead.
Yeah.
Make sure on Volkswagen stuff.
Yes,
the Volkswagen people eat that stuff up. So
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'll throw it. Like if I see any kind of cool cars there, I'll do a short and throw it up on Stranger Palooza. So that's where you guys will find that.
And I know Go Power Sports is going to be there, the mini bike people. So
okay.
And I think the Red Beer's Garage, he's going to be out there. He told me he was going. I saw on his show that he was going to be out there.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going to be, so the guys from Battleborn Batteries will be there, and I'll be in, I think they have more than one location or one booth. So I'll probably do some kind of appearance or something like that there, but I don't know what the particular details of that are. So, you know, on Friday now, like regular people can pay and come into the SEMA show, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, that happened last year. You don't remember? Friday was nuts. Oh, because you left early. You left early last year. Yeah. So now Friday, they want to do that for SHOT Show. Go ahead.
What are they? Those whores? What are they charging to get into the?
I'm not sure. I don't know, but you know, I don't know. $20-$30. I have no idea, but it's gonna be crazy because those are the 2 days I'm gonna be there, Thursday and Friday.
Because you know, for any folks that don't know, the best day to go to SEMA is like the first day.
Yep.
If you're going inside the show, if you have a badge and you're inside, it's relatively peaceful. It's not too bad. But as the week progresses, kind of... Now we went.
Go ahead. What
we went during with COVID stuff going on too, but that's all done now. There ain't no more masks. There ain't no more none of that monkey business no more.
No, that's awesome. That's awesome. Asper Warrior says, do you get much crossover with ATV/UTV stuff? Van people like that too. No, it's not the van people. It's the algorithm and how YouTube works. So typically,
but the van crowd is an older crowd, for the most part,
right?
And they're not riding crazy UTVs and mini bikes and all that.
No,
shit.
And to be honest with you, the van folks really prefer my videos the most. The videos that do the best are the ones at Sunshine State RV, where we're showing the traditional kinds of vans like the one I'm in here. But when I go to the overlanding shows or other places and show the different kinds of vans, people don't look at that as much, but I find those really interesting. And here, I'm going to share this. This video, I think it's coming out soon. So this one is about Skyline Design. So this guy has this Sprinter, and basically inside of it is a pre-built lithium battery setup that you can get from Skyline, and then you could just drop that in your van. But if you look at that video, Walt, you know, I'm not trying to get views off of you, but you see these Milwaukee cases that are in here?
Yeah.
They made a thing where these cases, I forgot exactly what it's called, but they won't move. They can lock into this cabinet that they did. It's actually, it's pretty cool. So if you guys see that, if you guys look at that when it gets turned on, there'll be some really cool ideas in that if you want to build your own van, because honestly, these vans are really, really ridiculously expensive.
That's a that's a DIY thing with those boxes
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Because the high top tier guys aren't playing with Milwaukee boxes,
Hmm.
and
Yeah,
they're going for the
yeah.
nice cabinetry and the whole 9 yards. Yeah, so
Yeah, I mean, well, so like one of the things, the reason why I'm looking at mod vans, and I was talking to the guys about this, the mod vans, similar van to this one that I have, when it's all built out from them, it's probably about 2,000 pounds lighter than this van is, because my van has a bunch of wood in it and all that kind of stuff, and they build their vans lighter weight. So instead of wood cabinetry, they've got these like they've got these bags that you can hang up, and they're lighter weight, and you can get more stuff in them and do more things with them. So that lightweightedness, I think, is pretty cool. And they're building their vans to go a little bit more off-road than like this van could do. So that's kind of why I'm leaning in that direction. But yeah, it's
that's
good.
a different crowd.
Yeah, it's a little
That's that's a much younger crowd.
Yes, yes. The older crowd just wants to get these vans. It's a lot like
They want
their
to be
house.
comfortable.
Yeah,
They want
yeah,
a
yeah,
little. They want a little mini chateau to ride around
yeah.
in.
Right. Yeah. Me, I want the tech. I want 2,000 plus amp hours.
Yeah. Let me just say something so people know. A lot of these vans with the pop-ups and all that stuff
Mm-hmm.
don't have any air conditioner in them
Oh no, but the mod vans has air conditioners. It has air
because a lot of
conditioners.
some of these people where they live, you
Right.
don't have to.
You don't
But
need it. Yeah.
but once you get down here, where the 90% humidity and
Mhm.
90 degrees, and you'll be sweating your freaking balls off, and
Yeah.
every crack you got will be.
Niagara Falls.
You'll be laying in
Niagara
that van.
Falls.
You'll be laying in that van going, "What the fuck did I do?"
Yeah, but mod vans does air conditioning. And they do heat also. So like their new thing has heat in it and all
Oh, you
kinds
got
of
a
stuff.
heater. You
Yeah,
got
yeah.
a heater.
Yeah, but it doesn't have propane, so it's really high tech. And the bathroom stall can actually shrink down. It's a solid stall, but it could shrink down, and it could be like a desk or something. And then when you open it up, you can move the toilet out of the way and have the whole shower stall, and then you can pull the toilet out. So there's like a little cap. There's a little cubby hole that the toilet can move into. So it's got some cool. There's some cool technology in there. And then you could take everything out. Everything could be unbolted and come out of that van. And then you can use the whole van if you're, moving a bunch of stuff or whatever. So, they're really cool. So I encourage you guys to check out the videos I have on that.
It's
Look into that stuff.
a different uh, uh, customer base
Yes.
in those type of vehicles versus the Sunshine State RV. I just retired and I sold my house and we're going on the road, people.
Yeah, absolutely. But people love those though. People love the traditional kind of vans with the wood and the leather and all that cool kind of stuff in them.
Yeah.
So, but my people might be seeing my van go up for sale, Walt. If you're interested,
I got to get mine done. I got.
I'll sell it. I'll sell it to you. I'll give you the Hank Strange discount.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, so do you have? Is there any, anything else that you have going on that you're going to be getting up to?
I don't know. I might do friend's been a guy I know down here does mini bike races, putting on a race on Sunday,
Okay.
and I haven't done anything in a while. And I might go play at that for a little while. I don't know. I got to see.
Yeah, we haven't seen your new. I know you got a couple of new mini bike things. Didn't you?
I got a new one. Yeah, I
Mhm.
actually rode it over the weekend and went over this little mound of dirt and turned
Mhm.
sharp, and the foot peg hit the dirt and bent it.
Mhm.
So I'm like, damn cheap Chinese steel.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
that's going to have to get taken off and redone the Dirtfoot Racing way,
Right.
so it doesn't
Yeah.
get it rebuilt. But anyways, yeah, we'll be doing some videos with that, and
Okay.
I got
Cool.
I got so many projects, things I can do. I just
Yeah.
not enough time to do.
And it's the end of the year too, so a bunch of stuff is winding down.
And then we've got the SHOT Show coming up in January, which I'm completely not ready for.
Right.
That's typical.
Yeah. Armament and Access says that's a lot of work just to buy a cheap can for moving stuff. I could say this: I really like a van, and if I only had one vehicle, it would be a van. I would give up my R8 and just have a van if I had to be forced to have one vehicle. That's what I would do. So
to have a van as a van is very handy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a big vehicle you can stuff a ton of crap into.
Yeah.
It comes in handy so many times. And then likewise, even if you have a plain old van with nothing inside, you can always throw sleeping bags and a mattress down the side of it.
Yeah.
And you're camping. You're sleeping. So
yeah, we've seen a lot of solutions for that. So the difference, I think, with me and other people is most other people that buy these vans, they have like they're doing landscaping or some other kind of business. So even though these come with everything built in it, you can take all of that out, and for most of the year when you're not going on vacation, you use it as a work thing, and then when you're done, you could bolt that stuff back in, go on your vacation. I'm the opposite. I would use it because the van, you guys are seeing I'm doing the show out of the van. It's my office. It's my studio.
Yeah, it's different. You're in a different situation.
So I'm working in it, and I'm using it when I go around the country doing not just van stuff, but gun stuff. I use it going around the country to do that. So it would be the opposite for me that let's say I had to move a bunch of stuff, then I would take all that stuff out and put everything in. And because they had that pop top, I could still go up there and sleep, even if I got the whole van packed up with guns or ammo. So we're going to take a break and be back. We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of manufacturers like Safety Harbor Firearms. SHF is a quintessential family-owned small business, totally representative of the American dream. Safety Harbor Firearms is a Florida-based manufacturer of the compact entry stock and the SHTF 50 upper for an AR-15 lower. Also, SHF happily delivers on your Sten gun parts needs. So don't forget to check out stenparts.com and safetyharborfirearms.com. Okay, bottom, there you go. Yes, the American dream. That's what Walter is living. I promise you that. But it's not easy. You guys have worked for it. Your family has worked for it.
Yeah, so, I mean, I laugh about that. But yeah, I could be doing the working guy stiff thing, working for somebody else. But this is what I would say. This is what I wanted to do. But yeah, you have a way more. I have responsibility too. I have people that work for me, so I gotta keep them working and everything else too. So
yeah,
but yeah, I've
got to keep buying machines and dropping machines. Oh man, these guys have
machines.
These guys have a beautiful new CNC machine in here. You would love it. Go ahead. What?
Speaking of fixing machines, over the weekend, Doc, my friend Doc.
Yes, Doc. Yep.
Doc moved. I don't know if you knew about that, but Doc moved.
No, I didn't know he was moving. Where did he move
Doc
to?
moved up. He moved to Alabama.
What?
Yeah, he has 80 acres in Alabama.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay.
So, wow. And a house and everything, yeah.
Wow.
So
Doc and Big Red are out of town.
Yeah, Doc are gone and Red are gone, yeah.
Oh wow.
So yeah, what? I know. I'm gonna miss him
I never
already.
even got Doc on the show even. We were supposed to get him on the show.
Well, he's like, well, y'all come up to my place and you can do the show from my place.
Okay.
Up in L.
Yeah.
He's gonna build some range. He's got 80 acres. He's gonna build some ranges and everything.
Yeah, so, Doc is an awesome dude. If you guys don't know, what service was he? Was he Army or
Navy?
Navy. He was Navy, but he's done a lot of contracting stuff.
Yeah, he was contracting and over there in the sandbox and stuff.
Yeah, I think Doc might be in a video I did at the Big Three. Remember back in the days I used to deal with those knuckleheads?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's where I met Doc before you. So.
Yeah.
Respect my authority.
Doc was moving, and Doc had a safe in his garage.
Okay.
And he wanted to move it, and I'm like, and he had this big Penske truck with a real high deck in the back, and there's no way he could get it up in the back of the truck. So he says, "You want it, you can have it."
What?
So
dibs.
No, well, yeah. Well, listen, yeah.
You got to move it.
So, well. We brought Will's truck over there with my small trailer, and Will's truck has a winch in the back.
Okay.
So we used the winch to pull the safe up into the trailer, and it was actually relatively easy.
Mm-hmm.
So then we get back to the shop, and we're like going, well, how the fuck are we going to get this off the trailer? Because at that point, we had to lift it up.
Mm-hmm.
So we ended up doing is scooting the safe up to the edge of the trailer. We put a strap around it, put the forklift forks on top of the safe with the strap going through it.
Mm-hmm.
We go to lift it up, and Will was going to drive out from underneath the trailer, or drive the trailer out from underneath the safe when it was held up.
Mm-hmm.
Got it up. He starts to go out.
Oh,
It hooked the thing sticking out where the tailgate attaches on the trailer, and the safe fell on the ground.
Ooh.
and it fell. Now this fucking thing is heavy. I'm talking.
It broke the ground.
No, when your normal like Walmart safe you buy, you can rock them. You can lean on them and rock them and stuff. This fucker said, "You ain't rocking me." So it hit the ground. It hit the corner where one of the hinges are, and it put about a 2-inch deep gash into the asphalt.
Wow.
And the neighbor guy that was in his shop came out. Peggy felt it inside the shop when it hit the ground.
Is this on security video? Someone's got.
Oh yeah, she's got it. Got it.
I need to see this
it.
video.
Yeah,
I need to see it.
And I'm like, stop! He's in the truck, and he just kept going.
Boom.
And hit the thing and pulled it right off. Boom.
Okay.
It didn't even phase that fucking safe. We.
Oh, what did I lose, Walter? Oh. Uh-oh.
So we put it.
You're there. You blacked out for a second. What was it that happened?
Oh well, it landed on that hinge, the upper hinge of the door. It didn't even phase it. Not even.
Wow.
That door opened just like it was brand new, and so that safe probably pushing 1,000 pounds. I think probably.
Wow.
So it's inside the shop. It's inside my side shop where the van is right now, and
okay. If
but
you don't need it, I don't know where the hell I'm going to put it or how I move it around.
You don't got no way to move it.
No, I know. Totally impossible.
I've moved safe. I've moved like your normal gun safe with a hand truck. Get underneath the hand truck.
Yeah.
Get it balanced on the hand truck, and you can roll it around.
Yeah.
You ain't doing that with this.
I'm not buying safes anymore. From now on, I had the Secure It guys on. I'm just going to get Secure It cages. Because you can take all the guns out and you can move those and you can lock them. Now it's not as solid as that, but they're still pretty good in my opinion. And you don't have to give your safe away every single time you move.
Well, you'd have to hire somebody to move the frickin' thing.
Yeah, not going.
If I have to move it again, I'll use. Now that it's on the ground, I can put a forklift underneath it and move it pretty easy.
Move it around, yeah.
It even gave my small green forklift was saying, "Fuck you! What are you doing?" It was like heavy on that little forklift. So,
yeah.
At
least no one got hurt. Okay, so listen, I got to wrap up here because it looks like even these guys are getting ready to leave here and everyone's leaving. But it was great hanging out with you, Walt. Tell the folks out there how they can communicate with you. I'm going to try to do this again next Monday, depending on where I am. I can't promise it to you guys. I have to be in the right location with good internet and everything, but I'll try to do it again on Monday since I'm going to be on the road traveling. Walt, where are you going to, how can people get in touch with you?
Instagram, YouTube. Safety Harbor Firearms is on there. Dirtfoot Racing is on the same one. YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. We're also on Utreon. There's also stunparts.com. You can always call us on telephone. That's another way. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, very cool. So thanks everyone. If you want to see more stuff from me, you can check out Stranger Palooza. Of course, we've got tons of videos up on YouTube/Hank Strange that you guys probably have not seen because YouTube is ghosting us on everything. So go check that out. And while I'm out here, if I get a chance, I'll get some. We've got tons of stuff we'll get up and get that out. Thanks to everyone for hanging out with us. I'm going to run in the end, and Walter, when we come back, is going to give you guys words of wisdom.
I can do that.
Yes, absolutely. Let me run the end in right now. All right, guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. I forgot I had to talk here. We're going to rip the audio out of this and throw it up on iTunes and all your favorite places to get your audio podcast from. You can find this on Audible, all kinds of places. But if you cannot find the podcast, go to hankstrange.com. It's going to be there. Make sure you follow Walter at Safety Harbor Firearms, stemparts.com. I know someone said earlier they want a semi-auto Sten.
Yeah, that's I don't do anything. Well, You could use our barrels and our barrel trunnions for a semi-auto build. Indianapolis Ordnance sells a lot of semi-auto build parts. My stuff I have is not for that. It's not for semi-auto. So
yeah, there you go. Words of wisdom, Walt.
Words of wisdom. Never think you're too safe while you're moving a safe.
Good one. All right, we are out of here, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. I'm gonna smash the button. I will see you guys on the next one. We're out of here. Peace. Bye.
Hit the button.